It will be hard for Igbos to be president in 2027 or 2031. Obi tackled for moving independently. Omenuko Ndigbo United. Which one be Omenuko Ndigbo United like this? As criticized Peter Obi for distancing himself, I don't understand, from efforts to unite opposition parties ahead of the 2027 presidential election. Which opposition party is it uniting? Who are these ones? Omenuko Ndigbo United. Who sabi una? The group warned that Obi's approach mirrors his 2023 strategy, which they claim divided the opposition and aided APC's victory. They urged Obi to clarify his position on the coalition, saying Igbo chances in 2027 or 2021 hinge on unity and clear political commitment. A pan-Igbo youth group, Omenuko Ndigbo United, has criticized Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 election, Peter Obi, for allegedly distancing himself from efforts to build a united opposition front ahead of the 2027 polls. The group alleged that Obi is repeating the same mistake that he made in 2023 when his decision to run separately fragmented the opposition vote and indirectly aided the APC's victory. How did he run separately? I don't understand. Was he not part of a party? Was he not an LP member? So what exactly do you mean he ran separately? We are not happy with Peter Obi. Instead of joining hands with others to rescue Nigeria, he seems to be focused only on himself. This is not the time for selfish politics, the statement reads. According to Omenuko Ndigbo United, a divided front in 2027 would harm the broader interest of the Igbo people who are hoping for a turn at the presidency. The youth organization stressed that with the current president coming from the South, 2027 presents a fair opportunity of an Igbo candidate to gain national support. However, such a prospect they want depends heavily on unity among opposition forces. The current president is from the South. This is the best time for Igbo to push for the presidency, but we need unity. If Obi leads the coalition, it will be harder for an Igbo president to become president in 2027 or even in 2031. They said, the coalition that people want him to join, are you sure that it's a good coalition? People cannot be dictating for somebody now because people want him to do what he wants. So you will tell him that if he doesn't leave if he leaves the coalition, it will be hard for Obi to enter, blah blah blah. What makes you think so? Anywhere that Obi is, if we are going to have a free and fair election, it doesn't need coalition. What is coalition? Anywhere, any party that he decides to go to, any party that he decides to choose, if INEC is going to allow us to go to election, he's going to win anyway. Anyway, the group also questioned Peter Obi's silence regarding coalition talks. What do people want him to say? I don't understand. What do people want him to say? Suggesting that his apparent lack of interest might point to covert support for the APC or President Bola Tinubu. See, according to the Constitution, because people don't know anything. According to Constitution, nobody is supposed to be campaigning right now for 2027 election. They're supposed to start campaign a year before the election, and that is like in 2026, around May, around February, March, like that. That is when they are supposed to start campaigning or doing anything about politics. Right now, what APC is focusing on, that they are doing campaign already, people are doing coalition already. It is supposed to start happening next year. Maybe he's waiting for next year, because I don't know the rush. Right now, it is governance that we need. Let people talk about this person that is there to do the right thing, and not always talking about politics, coalition. If he doesn't want to talk about coalition, people should leave him alone. People should leave him alone. Obi is not fully part of the plans, and it's starting to look like he's playing another game. He's playing game. We need to know what he really wants, the group warned. They referenced attacks on Obi by APC supporters such as Venom Mokri and cautioned against falling for the same tactics used in the last election. They also cited journalist David Ndeni, advised targeting to the opposition to avoid past strategic blunders. The group concluded by urging Peter Obi to publicly declare his stance on the emerging coalition. Nigerians deserve honesty. Peter Obi should stop pretending and tell us where he stands. We will not allow what happened in 2023 to happen again. You hear the smell. You hear the smell, especially if it will hurt the Igbo, because the statement said, "Now what I beg you, Omenaka, what was their name?" Chief Kale says, "Listen, you are not seeing the handwriting on the wall. Whether you vote 2027 or not, Tinubu is there. You have eyes, but you don't see. Join the rain now." What was this one saying? You know that and you don't want to apply wisdom and a little diplomacy in your approach. Listen, they are afraid of us, not hatred. So if you want to catch a monkey, you must behave like a monkey. Join this man now. Be advised. Okay, Johnny Kembe says the best bet for people is to settle for VP with the coalition. If not, his political relevance will terminate prematurely. Alternatively, they can join APC and canvass for VP in 2031. Now, wow, canvass for VP. No be smart. Stanley Chikodi says this is coming from Hopos or Dima boys, tagging Igbo, whatever. Don't mind them. Omenaka, whatever. Abu Samson says Peter Obi is a very smart man. By following so-called coalition the way he is following them, if he washes them, they will use him. Exactly. We should leave him alone. It's not even time for election or campaigning or whatever yet. Oche Naga says, while people like Erifa are saying that Obi won the 2023 election, some Igbos are saying otherwise. So it's not only PO that will make Igbos rule Nigeria. Every hand must be on deck. Exactly, for us to break that jinx. Instead of Atiku or any other northern politicians becoming president in 2027, let Asiwaju continue. It's better. Abi. If Peter Obi is not going to win, let Tinubu continue than allowing Atiku or El Rufai or whatever to enter. I hope. Atoledima Oyesera says Nigerians are aware that without the northern mastery and political packaging in favor of Tinubu, he wouldn't have been Nigeria president today. Of course, his ineligibility were overlooked because of the northern arrangements. No thanks to Nasir El-Rufai. Now, the same northerners say they don't want Tinubu in 2027. Hence, they came up with coalition arrangements. If Peter Obi refused to identify with this show arrangement to send the Tinubu back to Lagos in 2027, Igbo will not vote for him. People keep their votes now. I beg. Dobucha says, and who is begging Hausa Fulani and Yoruba for Igbo to be president in Nigeria? You Hausa Fulani and Yoruba that are doing passing leadership in Nigeria. How far? But I tell you, go and mark it. Time year shall come that you will call Igbo to come and be president for free. But it will be late. Or do you think it will continue to be like this? No, it can't be. And what is the Omenuko in the Igbo nonsense? I don't know what is Omenuko. Listeners, over to you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. Bye.